These are all seniors.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another episode of College and Career Pathways, where every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. we provide you with information on various colleges and universities, financial aid resources, technical schools, skilled trade profession, career readiness tips, all designed to help you make the best career decisions possible. I'm Toni Cureton, your host, and today we are with Grand Valley State University. Jennifer, we're so glad to have you.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Obviously, college is the next step after you graduate from high school. So I'm excited about the students that are going to see this even after we post it.
Good deal, good deal, good deal. You can go ahead and get started in your presentation.
Excellent. So my name is Jennifer Young. I am the Southeast Michigan recruiter for Grand Valley State University. I did get hired September of this year, but I've been in higher education for 17 years, working at University of Detroit Mercy, as well as earning my bachelor and master's degree in business. So higher education is just my thing. It's just my why. But today we're here to talk about the awesome opportunity for the seniors to go to Grand Valley State University. So all of the materials that we're going to discuss today, I've already sent them over to your student success coordinator, and she's going to get those materials to you so that way you can do your research of what college you want to go to. So the first thing that we're going to cover, and I'm going to follow just the timeline I do when I'm visiting schools, is our housing brochure. Okay, so the students are required to live on campus. Going to Grand Valley, the first 2 years, actually, you're required to live on campus. So the housing brochure gives you 5 living options. Okay, this lets you kind of decide of what you're more comfortable with. What would make the most sense to you for living on campus, eating on campus, because you will select not just your housing, but also your meal plan. With the housing, you do get 5 living options. You're also going to get do a personality quiz so we can make sure that you're partnered with somebody that matches your personality. You're also going to do a separate application if you're coming with a bestie, buddy, or friend. Okay, but we're going to make sure that you're comfortable on campus. I can tell you that the housing deposit is $150 after you're in the school, been admitted to the school. And then you would just, you have up until May of 2024 to get that deposit back should you commit to another school, okay? So this GV here is a really cool way of students to see the statistics with Grand Valley. So we have 300 plus academic programs. We have 400 plus student-led organizations. So this is where Grand Valley begins to allow you to become a holistic student. As far as the academic programs, you don't have to feel the pressure to select a major right away because they do give you 2 years to work on your elective credit hours first. These are the typical 55 credit hours that can move throughout your career at Grand Valley, okay? There are 21,000 students on campus, but your class size is only 27 to 30, okay? So this allows you to be more intimate with your instructor, not feel the pressure of having 100 to 1,000 students in a class like U of M, but you have something a little more intimate so that you're learning and you're growing, okay? 90% of our students do graduate with advanced degrees as well as something happened. Oh, okay. So they graduate with advanced degrees. They also graduate with job placement. Okay. So during the time that you're at Grand Valley, they're going to surround you with careers for the majors. And by the time you're done, you're going to assistance with resume writing, applying for a job, career center, as well as interviewing skills. Okay. They also have a student success center on campus so that you can get the training and help that you need with tutoring and all of the support you need on campus. Okay, so I'm going to ask Miss Toni to share a very important document with you. It's a blue document that we give out to all the students, but you guys are going to get this electronically. And so if you can scroll to the second page first. So this is a very important document these are the dates to remember to get into Grand Valley, okay? So at the very top, gvsu.edu/apply, you're going to do your initial application, okay? The application is free to apply. You don't have to pay any money to apply to Grand Valley. Now, the grade point average to get into Grand Valley is only a 2.8 GPA, okay? 2.8. If you have below the 2.8, so if you have a 2.0 to a 2.7, you can still get into the school, but you'll be a part of the Oliver Wilson Scholars Program, which means that you'll just have some support on campus, okay? So September is kind of applying, October, November, December is applying. In November, we just unlocked 500 scholarships for our students, only for Grand Valley students, okay? So when you get your login that you're accepted, they're going to give you a timeline and reminders. Hey, FAFSA just opened up in December. Do your FAFSA, apply for your housing. But in November, which is now, you can use your same login to the school and log into the My Scholarship link and apply for those scholarships, okay? So then moving down, there's the deadline for merit-based admission. That means that we're going to accept you with a scholarship. So if you can scroll to the first page, back up to the very top. So the first page is going to cover the merit scholarships, okay? This means that when you apply to Grand Valley, you're going to automatically get scholarship money that you did not have to apply for, okay? This is separate from the My Scholarship link we just talked about for November. So for the students that have above a 3.0, there is some scholarship money that we're going to give you. I would say for this particular school, if you have a 3.5, you can get the $14,000 award for excellence scholarship. This is without the ACT, SAT. Speaking of which, we are test optional, so we do not require an ACT or an SAT. We also do not require an essay. However, you can write the essay and I, as your admissions counselor, will read it, but it's not required to get into the school, okay? The only time that we look at the ACT and SAT is those top two scholarships. You see the presidential and the faculty, where you can get up to $32,000 and $44,000 scholarship, okay? When you do your financial aid, just know that they're going to provide you with Pell Grant money and finances to cover the tuition, but there is some room there where our scholarship money will help as well. Can you go, Ms. Toni, to the other page? There's something at the very bottom I want the students to see. Yep, all the way down to the bottom. So this box at the bottom is the estimated annual cost of the tuition on a yearly basis. This shows you that you're going to get a Michigan discount on tuition. Okay, so you're not paying the same rate that students pay who don't live in Michigan. Okay, so a lot of students ask, why are we giving more scholarship money to non-Michigan residents? It's because you all get a discount and they don't. Okay. So that is the gist of the presentation. You can go ahead and take that off the screen and I'll just kind of give some closing remarks. So with Grand Valley, you do have free tickets to all the games on campus. They are NCAA HBC, or not HBCU, but NCAA Division II champions, okay? So you have access to all the games, also the recreation center where there is a pool, there is a fitness center, and a lot of activities that are always happening on campus for you to become a holistic student. With those student-led organizations, there's things like the Black Excellence Club and many other clubs that students have started. One other note is we also do have a study abroad program. So that merit, those scholarships we talked about, we give you $2,000 to study abroad. This means that you can learn off campus, right? Go out of the country and take some classes. So Grand Valley is a really good school. I recommend that for those of you who want to stick to the virtual experience, you can go to our website and sign up for a virtual tour of the campus, or you can go to campus. It's only 2.5 hours away from Michigan or Detroit, where I am. Even where you are, it's about 2.5 hours away, but you can schedule a tour and go see the campus. I'm telling you right now, the campus is what sells it, because that's where you're going to be living. That's where you're going to be having your experiences. And it's an awesome school. So if there's any questions for students that are here, you can ask those. Otherwise, I will provide to Ms. Toni my email address, because I am your admissions counselor and recruiter. and you can send me an email of any question that you have, and we'll walk you through the entire process of applying to Grand Valley State.
Jennifer, I have a question.
Yes.
Which one of the scholarships on the scholarship form is the one where tuition is free for Michigan students?
So we do have a Detroit Promise program, and we also have another one similar to Detroit Promise. So I will be sure to send you both links to that information, and you can share it with your students. That is based off the income of their parents.
Okay.
So I know that one of them that we're offering, the parents have to make below the $51,000 in income. So I will link that information so you can share it, because it's always good if you can go to college and go for free. So I will definitely share those details with you.
Good deal. Also, second question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys offer programs where students can attend online?
So I would say no. Short answer is no. Because Grand Valley is really heavy on, so here's the thing, they built this beautiful campus for the students, right? They want the students to come live on campus. That's why the freshmen are required. That's very abnormal for most colleges. I know going to U of D, I was not required to live on campus. It was an option, right? But Grand Valley is like, listen, we have created this amazing college experience for the students. So we want them to come live on campus, and they push that agenda. Now, can you take some classes online once you're actually admitted? Yes, there's an opportunity where some of the classes may be virtual should you decide. But the only way to opt out of the living on campus experience is if you already live in that area. So then you don't have to actually live on campus because you live up the street, right? But for most students, that's not the scenario. So unfortunately, we're not a virtual college. We are more of a brick and mortar. So they would have to come to campus. And it's a really good experience for them to just be surrounded by other students. One thing I did not mention is that the freshman side of the campus is on the north side. So they actually put all of their classes right near the north side of the campus. And their class size is only 27 to 30 students. So they are going to be in a very intimate setting in classes. They won't feel super overwhelmed.
Okay, so you can take some classes online, but there are no programs that can be completed fully online.
No, it's not fully online. And that's actually universal, because I know going to U of D, there were certain times that I had the option, and they'll work with their academic advisor to really set up their schedule. But by living on campus, they want them in the class. I know for my daughter doing mechanical engineering, she's going there next year. She's going to earn $9,000 working with a real employer. And her school is actually, engineering school is downtown. There is a Laker Line bus that will take them for their transportation on campus for free, but they can bring their car for a small fee.
Oh, okay, good deal.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me ask, do you guys have any questions for Miss Jennifer? All right, then we will bring the session to a close. Thank you so much, Jennifer. We appreciate your time and great presentation and great information about Grand Valley. So
Awesome. Thank you so much. And if anyone needs anything, I will share with you my email. So it's younjeni@gvsu.edu. And I'll also share that with the student success coach so that if there's some after questions later on, I don't know if the video gets posted anywhere, but you can still email me and we'll still assist you.
okay, good deal. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Goodbye.
Bye.